you're kind of an asshole. Hello. Very far up there. Please ignore the fact that I have no shins. Hi. Just light beats on. And turn this camera a little bit. Fortunately, I had to move it around a little bit through the day, and I'll be damned if I can remember what kind of position I had it in. That seems right. You say? Fingers crossed, anyway. Ah. It's been a few days. You may recognize this fella. He's had a bit of a glow up with the inclusion of a new base. It's a very basic one. But he's now actually pinned, so he shouldn't fall off again. The beauties of pinning models. And leaving a bunch of baking soda on there. I didn't bother cleaning it out earlier. Yeah. He seems like he should have a little shield if he's facing that way. But it is what it is. Where did we get to last time? Turn the light on. Go. We did the leather. We did the armor. I think it was just the gold and a few of the small details left to do. Yeah. Guess we'll get started on that today. A nice base of Retributor. Always a good start. Got a very fancy little tool the other day. You. No, not you. That, like, siphoned paint water out. Hey, Nobu. So you'd have, like, one big cupful reservoir, and then you'd only be using a little bit over time, and it would deposit the dirty water into a separate tray. So you'd only have to fill the same amount of water into your cup, but it'd stretch it longer. How are you, Nobu? Just chill, man. Sounds nice. Well, hopefully this is nice and chill for you. We got the fella on a new base now. Ready to finish the paint job. And we give him a nice gold trim. As in true Chaos Blink flashing? Flashing. Yeah. He's got a little stone base. I was being incredibly lazy and went for this. Not my best spacing work, but honestly, I mean, it's far from my best. But as a very quick, I just want him attached to something, it works. Sometimes you just want a fella attached to something. You know how it is. That belt buckle in gold as well. Not the neatest, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. He is indeed now based. I just remembered to wear my compression gloves this time, so that's a nice start. Hopefully I can go for more than a single hour now. A bit messier with that than I would have liked. We're not going to worry about it, we're just going to get on with our life. We can fix everything later. Fix it in post. Ah. Actually, maybe we should try using a smaller brush. Maybe that would be more conductive to me. Let's go smaller. Smaller. I hope you're having a good day, Nobu. All over that blue pad. Awful. Depending on how much progress you make on this, this may either be tomorrow's stream as well, or we'll play a game tomorrow. I would like to get him finished. Ugh. I'm making all kinds of mistakes there. It's fine. We'll live with our we just live with ourselves and move on with life. Like all mistakes, we get on with it. I say that, but not being kind to my fingers. Detail work never is, honestly. Detail work's always the hardest on the joints. After we finish this bit of gold, we'll take a hand stretch break. And stretch the fingers. Yeah, he's turned out looking quite zenchy. Do the armor details in gold as well. Not the armor, the weapon details. Detailing around the bottom of the shaft. Shaft. And then the skull. We've got a separate plan for what to do what we're doing with the outboard itself. And just on the metal arrow. And then down here. And same on the other side. There we go. And just on the sword hilt. Sword hilt? No, sword scabbard. Chaos Bloods must have an appropriate amount of bling. Or else they get kicked out of the Warriors of Chaos. Hey, how you doing? It really is very zen. That's part of why I kept up with this hobby for so long, is it's very calming. It gets me to some very peaceful places. Not peaceful hand places. Detail work is a killer on the hands. But yeah, we're just doing some chill practice. So I'm very out of practice. And it's always nice to just get some test schemes in on models you had lying around and weren't going to paint anyway. Just see how it all goes. How are you doing though? How's the bat? How's the other bat? How's Bat Castle? This is a 1990, I think 7. Chaos Warrior Charioteer. And got a bit going wrong with the armor there. I've got gold on it. We're going to clean that up. Let's play some Genshin so you can wind down. Hey, sounds lovely. Got to wind down however you can. Yeah, and as promised, now that I've done that gold, I'm going to take a second and stretch my fingers out because when you've got chronic pain stuff going on, it's important to look after yourself and listen to your body. Even with chronic pain stuff and chronic illness, you can enjoy your hobbies. Let's get some finger stretches in. Or the gold dries. It broke off the base of the day at the end of thankfully at the very end of the stream. So we've got him on a nice new one now, properly pinned. It shouldn't be coming back off again. Right, put the close on my hands there. Okay, that's better. Now, fix up that blue, didn't we? Temple Guard. A little bit of blue paint. A wet palette. And I'll remember to wipe that on the dry palette before I go leading in the damp thing again. As is a repeated theme for me. Clean up some of this unfortunate gold. My brush control isn't quite back to where it should be, or where I'd like it rather. It should. Hobby skills shouldn't be anywhere, it's just where you want them to be. Again, we're unlearning some bad habits there. And we learn to hobby with our conditions and enjoy them anyway. Hopefully the music isn't too loud actually. The music volume's fine. I've then put more blue onto the gold. Like a silly Billy. There we go. Painter's best friend, dirt cheap kitchen roll. £1 for 4 rolls, and you're sorted for ages. What are your paintbrush drying needs? Yeah, I figure depending on how long this takes to finish up, we'll either do video games tomorrow or finish this. And then as some of you may have noticed on Twitter, there is no D&D Friday. What I am going to try and get up is probably a statement of some, just like an announcement. Statement sounds way too formal for what it is. On the podcast part itself. Because with how the OGL's going, the 1.1, don't know how long that particular game of Dungeons and Dragons is for this world. No, not you. There we go. Hey, Ruby. Good job on getting first. I mean, I've got ideas for what to do with contingency for the OGL. There's always other games and... Excuse me. Other settings and things to do. We'll figure it out. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, buddy. White gloves. They help with a chronic pain condition I have. I've got called what's called fibromyalgia. It's a neurological pain disorder that makes a lot of my pain receptors and neurons think they're in pain when they actually aren't. It can flare up. It has its good days and its bad days. The gloves kind of help. How much of that is placebo and how much of that is actually working? Wouldn't want to put money on, personally. But sometimes it be like that. I think they help, therefore, better than nothing. Yeah, it's the old placebo effect. I remember when I mentioned using them to my doctor a good year or two ago. He pulled a face. I was like, there's no medical proof that those work, you know. I was like, yeah, but on the flip side, what are you doing to help me right now? You know. If the answer's nothing, then I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Alright. What was that done? What we want is nice shade to the gold. What do we use? What do we want to use? What do we want to use? No view for a start. What I'd like is some kind of... Yeah, I could have used that originally. Oh well, too late now. No more care. Oh, I thought I had a... You thought... Oh, that's fair, and I'll take care of myself. Have a nice evening, Robbie. I hope you sleep well. Stop drink. Not from the paint pot. There it is. I'll give that a go. Man, I am slowly fucking up this brush. Nearly put that on the wrong palette then. There we go. We nearly put it in the wrong place. Let's start dumping this onto the gold areas. Some nice Gulliman flesh. We're touching the gold back up again. Just darken it down a little bit. Give it some nice shade to it. Very careful. So go back and repaint over all that gold. I should have used the contrast medium actually. Thin it down a bit further, but here we are. We live, we move on, we make mistakes. We're not going to let it bother us. Never let it bother us. After all, it's a hobby. We're here to relax and have fun. I mean, that's why I'm here at least anyway. I don't know about you guys. Can you get sweaty about painting? Maybe. Personally, I wouldn't want to find out. I didn't forget to do the entire front, that entire part of his helmet in gold. Nice, good job. I actually may have done. The absolute hero genius that I am. Did I forget to do that? Let's get this closer to the camera. May have done. Yeah, I think I did. Oops. It's fine, we can touch them up. Just remember I put my gold. No. Not right now though, because the Gulliman's still drying. That would have been a silly thing to do. Where do you want to go after this? we're going to need our grey. Our shining silver. I think. Yep. Now we're going to have to do another white belcher. I think that's largely, other than the halberd itself, what we've got left to do. 3 colours. Not bad, eh? Oh, and the gold. You do the front of that. Oh, we've got the plume to do as well, of course. We. That should be finished now, so let's get some grey onto that sword handle. Hey, some of these pots shake better than others. Weird. Yeah, we've got air bubble in that. Get around. One hand, airtight paint pots are great, keeping your paint living longer. On the other hand, possible get air bubbles out without opening them up. There we go. Some of the details around some of the edges around the sword hilt stand out. I think that'll do him. Did I pick you up before? Oh, no, I remember now. Like, just... clean up the gold and the halberd. The silver, rather, not the gold. And the halberd a little bit. Some funky with the halberd. You can only really do with contrast paints. I suppose you could do it with a lot of work and other methods, but easier with contrast paints. Certainly. off. And then Greaseer. Stop the Greaseer. Actually, no. Do I have Wraithbone in here somewhere? White Scar. All for one. And Wraithbone. Get the plume done. Alright. I say, and then find this entire paint thing has dried to a brick. Ah. Fuck you, GW. Feel it clanking around in the pot. A solid lump. It's not how you want your paint to be. Starting to break down a little bit. Everyone else is having a good day today. A little better. I've got a whole lot of faith in this, but see how it comes out. As long as it applies fine, that's all that matters. Wait, why are you only just now doing the plume in a very boring colour like this? Well, children, gonna be yellow. This is the magic of painting. However, we need something to put the yellow onto. And this bone colour happens to be a very good choice for that. Not quite the rubber duck yellow of my nails, mind, but they at least look different enough against the blue armour. And the gold and the silver to be interesting. Hopefully. That's what we can really do when we're painting, just hope that it turns out like what we want it to. All any of us can do. What's your silly ponytail? There we go. That should be fine. I'm gonna quickly go change my water because it's looking quite. What's the word? Grainy. Wait 1 second. I need to start putting a dirty paper on my desk. Grab some water to drink on the way. Yep, got a nice big glass of water on my desk at all times. We stay hydrated in this house. Thank you for the reminder, Nobu. Now for the fun part. Notice how the that weapon blade is looking very metal. We're gonna do some magic. A dedicated model build paint area. I mean, this isn't dedicated. This is where my keyboard normally goes. I'd hardly call it dedicated. I think this pigment right down. Finding it. Oop, way too much. Right, all of the silver. Magic halberd. Am I using the entire wrong brush for this? Probably. Oh, we've started now. Let's keep going. See what happens. Want the gold off there. Reapply that. Fix that up. But getting an airbrush lots of times. Unfortunately, that'd take up even more room in terms of having ventilation space, and also the noise the compressor would make. Given the fact that I share, I have housemates. I doubt they'd appreciate the sound of an air compressor going. I mean, I actually have an airbrush that I got given, and just never used for the above reasons. Hopefully that should dry looking okay. Hopefully. Again, 90% of painting models is just hoping it turns out how it looks in your head. See, now you're assuming that I have the space to set it up to stick it up out the window, and also want my window open that much. And again, all I'd be trading is painting space for airbox space, which I would actually have less of, because as small as the spray boxes are, it would still be more space than this. Give that a chance to dry. I don't really have a cast on. Okay. You. No, airbrushes look fun, and there's certainly techniques that are much easier to do with airbrush. Look quite entertaining. You're not looking very yellow. But not really on the cards right now. Not least because, as well as that, that would be another thing I'd have to, like, save for, and I'm still rebuilding my paint supply. Which, also isn't cheap. You're not looking very yellow. But, I'm going to take a chance on you. You say you're yanding the yellow, but I don't believe you. I'm wondering if you've become contaminated by something. Painting large areas as well as gloss, metallics, and gradients. Yeah. I mean, again, gradients are a thing you can just do with a regular brush. It just takes a few extra steps. You're appalling back there, and I don't like it. Yeah, airbrushes do definitely make... Oh, that's a yellow. Yeah, okay. Airbrushes do definitely make certain things a lot easier by taking a lot of the steps out. Yeah, just a bit of extra layering with the brush. Yeah, I mean, same with them large areas. I mean, that's why we have tank brushes. In theory, for doing those large, really large areas. It just takes a few extra layers to get it smooth than what you would end up doing with a airbrush. Occasionally you waste some paint doing it that way, but... It feels like a waste of paint anyway. It's definitely on my list of toys I would love to try someday. Not to deny the airbrush, it's just not really on the cards right now. Chrome effects of rattle cans, yeah. The rattle cans are another issue for me at the minute, given bad ventilation, bad weather, everything like that. And lack of external space, outdoor space to use them with. Heck. 30-odd years of hobby painting has mostly just been, how can we do this without the steps? How can we save effort? I mean, back in the day, I'd be painting the shadows onto things. I wouldn't be using ink. Like an absolute animal. Yeah, you need a big space like a garage. You need the correct weather conditions. Alternatively, if all you're doing is priming, there is brush-on primer, which is what I use. Or I've started to use. Marvellous stuff. Bit of shining silver. Also going to get this fella back here. Quickly touch up that axe of yours. It was bothering me about how dull it was. Too much. Do this while that yellow dries. And the talus are. Oh, fuck it up. In a space that we're not going to see, so it doesn't matter. There we go. I'll re-highlight that axe a little bit. Not the greatest shot, because I didn't let the autofocus kick in, but oh well, I don't care. I do, kind of. Hang on, let me just wash my brush up. There we go. Come on, you can do it with the axe. There we go. A little bit of re-highlighting. I wasn't quite happy with it the first time. May your lines be true and your colours vivid. Thank you, Nobu. I appreciate the sentiment. I'm just going to start picking out some of the very bright spots. And this gold as well. Just almost. Very edges. Basically just dotting it where the light would reflect on the points. And the corners. Again, re-highlighting the axe blade on this. The side. Finally, last step. That's a bit yellow. Just for the plume. Oh, hey, I'm surprised the yellow hasn't turned to shit. I'll go a lot too much. Actually, I want that another coat of it. Bring that up a little bit. Part of me hasn't given myself a fear of getting adventurous with painting again, like I used to. Especially if I'm out of the habit of it, it's certainly a possibility. Fingers. This is what I mean. On the one hand, gloves probably haven't done a whole lot to help, even if they do make me feel better. Given the strain in my fingers right now. Yeah, what we really got left to do is touch up that plume. This fella's done. Would I enter him into a competition? Probably not. Would I be happy with him on the table? Sure. Then again, I'll probably be happy with any mini on the table at the minute. Yeah, it's still drying. Alright. I'm waiting for that yellow to dry. So, got to do an extra layer cover of it. Remember, 2 thin coats. Not 1, maybe 3. At least 2 thin coats. I'd be happy to use him as an animated armor or something. Maybe in Frostgrave. Armor Golem. Yeah. I should wash this off at some point. I should have based him while I was at it, however. A bit late for that now. I like how the red turned out on that one though. That may be my new go-to red. I think the glaze at the end of it really helps pop it out. Wish I could use remember what I used on the edge though. Ooh. I have in fact already forgotten. Okay. Would be more or less right now, right? Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta wait for paint to dry. And it's as exciting as it sounds. That's just done. Like a little, like, I suppose a dry edge highlight, dry brush edge highlight. We have ourselves on classic Chaos Charioteer. There's a lot of paint on my glove. Ugh, wash these now. I'll have better pictures up on Instagram at some point, probably tomorrow. Nice metallic blue blade. I think that'd stand for a magic weapon. Yeah. The dump truck is dumpy. Yeah. Some pictures of him up on Instagram. Probably tomorrow now. Probably throw these gloves in the wash, take the paint off. I'm a fool. And I touch things that I shouldn't. Then we got the Chaos guy from last week as well. call that very good, pretty good result. I'll get them sealed with a spray sealant. Keep the colours on. Keep the paint on the model. And yeah, game tomorrow I think. What should we paint next time? Well, I've got a few ideas. There's a glut of board game models that I need to get painted up. And I've got some smaller independent ones. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at dioramoring. That could be fun. That could be a fun journey. I've got some ideas anyway. Maybe I'll do a poll on Twitter. Who shall we raid, though? That's my hands done for the day. Oh, let's raid Kex. I haven't raided Kex in forever. Oh, let's raid Kex. I haven't raided
Oh, I can hit myself. Ugh.
Tarkov right now. Let's go say hello. And I'll see you all probably soon. Maybe tomorrow, to be fair. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. That's weird to wave as. I'll wave that way. There we go.